Hello, today I'm here to offer a summary on the House Transportation Committee Conference Report on Transportation Funding. We have been working for transportation over the last 3 years, actually 4 years prior to this year. And this year we have finally worked with the Senate and the Governor to come up with what we believe is a good transportation funding bill that will allow us to move transportation forward over the next 10 years. From a rule standpoint, we have included in this piece of legislation that the legislation divides the state into 12 different regions, and within each region you would vote to whether you wanted to add a 1 cent sales tax for the purpose of funding transportation, or the voters could choose not to. In the rural parts of the state, the one thing that I believe that this bill helps us to do is it allows for 25% of the proceeds that are collected within that region to then be divided up among the counties within the region for them to be able to use on their local transportation issues. Now, what has been an issue in the past is in a lot of the rural places, the rural counties in the state of Georgia, they have had to not be able to move transportation forward simply because they couldn't afford their state match portion. This will allow them to use this portion of the money to be able to leverage to bring down more state dollars that will allow them to be able to accomplish a lot of their transportation issues. This is something that I think is vital and important to rural Georgia as we move forward. We also allowed in this bill for the current exemptions that's in here, that's in current law today. Agriculture is still exempt. We wanted to make sure that we didn't put an undue burden on our farmers that are out there trying to produce the food and fiber for us here in the state of Georgia. Agriculture is still Georgia's #1 industry, and we wanted to make sure that we maintain that status. So therefore we allow the exemptions to stay in place.